My own Buntag, good morning everyone. As usual I try and give you original videos, stuff you don't usually see on many other channels, and you know, stuff you'd never ever see back at home. So let's go and have a look at today's video. Right, and for anyone who's not too sure what's going on here, well, as far as I know, this is how you bend the bamboo for your boats. So if you see all the little fishing boats all the while that I've managed to film, you'll see that on the side they've got like the floats as stabilisers either side, and it's usually the curved bamboo that does it. And this bloke here is just putting some kind of grease on there, and I suppose that helps it to burn and helps it to melt a bit. I'm not too sure, to be honest. It's the first time I've seen it done. Let's put a bit more grease on. So I don't suppose you can afford to get it too dry, because as soon as you do, I suppose it just burns and goes up in flames. So you have to keep it moist with the grease or oil, whatever he's using, so it'll just bend rather than burn. But there's a pig right next to here, so I hope it don't get too close, else it'll be a roasted pig. And then when that's all done, it's all dried off, it's scraped all off and then painted to give it a bit of protection, obviously, for when it's on the ocean. And you've just got the rope there tied down to a root on the tree, just to give the bamboo a bit of tension so it bends easier. And there's some more firewood just being collected from one of the coconut trees. The dry palm leaves being pulled down. There we go, free wood to keep the fire going. I'm just tying the palm leaves together now so it's not all spread out, so the fire stays in one place. These palm leaves are so handy, they're everywhere as well, but they're so handy, you know what I mean, just to have for firewood. Every time you need it, you've got instant wood, instant fuel for your fire. So I asked him how long he was going to be standing here doing this for, because it's absolutely roasting hot out here, and this fire obviously is not helping. But I asked him how long he'll be doing it for, and it says it takes about 1 hour altogether. Now, there's no patterns or guidelines that they're followed to do these. It's just like a rough, a guesstimate really. You just have a rough idea of what the bend's got to be and how much, and then they just do it, and it just seems to fit all the while. But you can see now he's tensioned that right down now, and I think that's about as far as it will go now. Now, for anybody still unsure what I was blabbering on about before, I can show you here. This is a good example. You see the bamboo here running from left to right across the centre of the boat. You see the curve in it either side. Well, that's what that bloke was doing back there, putting those curves in. And then eventually, when the next boat's been built, that'll be attached to the stabilisers like it has been on here. And I'm really glad I was nosy this morning, had a good look out. Because, you see these things and you think, well, how the hell have they done that when you look at these boats? But now I know anyway, my curiosity's been satisfied. So it pays to be nosy sometimes. So there you go, just a bit of interest for some people, not everyone, but some people will find it interesting anyway. And as I say, because I'm living in such a remote part of Masbate, it's predominantly a fishing village here, so there's fishing boats everywhere. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. See you later.